American Airlines is set to bring back the 50-seater CRJ-200 following its agreement with regional airline Air Wisconsin. This is despite the airline's competitors phasing out their single-cabin regional planes. With this in mind, let's take a close look at AA's plans for the CRJ-200. American Airlines' new partnership with Air Wisconsin will see the airline return the Bombardier CRJ-200 to service. As Simple Flying reported in August, Air Wisconsin will begin operating as American Eagle from March 2023 under a 5-year capacity purchase agreement. The regional airline, which has been flying under the United Express banner since 2018, dropped United following the airline's decision to phase out its 50-seater fleet by 2026. American phased out the CRJ-200 from service over 2 years ago after American Eagle subsidiary PSA Airlines stopped operating the small plane in early 2020. The type will initially resume operations under the American Eagle brand from April 2023 on 10 routes. This is very much against industry trends after United and Delta announced they would phase out their single-cabin aircraft in the coming years. Delta is set to phase out all of its CRJ-200s by December 2023, while United will phase out its CRJ-200 and Embraer E145 aircraft by 2026. On the contrary, American continues to fly the E145 and clearly feels demand for the small regional jets will remain. Air Wisconsin's agreement with American will see up to 60 CRJ-200s on 10 regional routes from Chicago O'Hare, Appleton, Bishop, Dayton, Eastern Iowa, Huntsville, Kalamazoo, Manhattan, Milwaukee, Omaha, and Waterloo. With its limited cabin space, the CRJ-200's 2-2 configuration is characterized by small overhead bins and a low ceiling. The jet has an unwanted reputation for discomfort. Data from the Regional Airline Association, or RAA, reveals the number of 50-seat CRJ-200s operated by U.S. carriers declined by more than 60% between 2008 and 2020, as airlines and passengers opt for higher-capacity dual-class regional aircraft, such as the Embraer ERJ-175. The decline of the 50-seater has been exacerbated by the ongoing pilot shortage affecting U.S. carriers, leading airlines to scrap regional routes and focus on higher capacity routes. According to the RAA, 76% of U.S. airports have experienced reduced or cancelled service compared to 2019 due to the shortage, translating to more than 500 regional aircraft parked without pilots to fly them. MHIRJ Aviation Vice President Ross Mitchell added, "The one advantage that 50-seaters have today is that they are all pretty much paid for. That helps a lot as pilot wages go up. So 50-seaters would be in service but for the lack of pilots, and if we get pilots, they will be back in service, serving small communities." How often have you flown on a CRJ-200? How did you find the experience? Let us know your stories in the comments section. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.